course, the one and only TSM Cal, the best bayonet in the world.
Yes.
They won't tell you that, but Mistake and I both know it, so it's okay.
All right, here we go. Time for our grand finals. We've got Orex.
Ness and Peach. Orex and Awestin.
Orex and Awestin.
Yep.
Now, this is going to be interesting. I don't know a whole lot about this matchup, but the really big thing is, like, Ness needs to pervade Peach's space before getting bodied too hard, because, like, sure, and he needs to get down!
Yeah, jeez. Awestin's
get down
taking
with your
so
bad
many
self,
percent.
my man.
A lot of this is about who's above who. Like, if Orex is above Awestin, Austin's in a pretty good spot. But if Austin's above Orex, Austin's in a rough spot. So, just gotta find the right balance.
I mean, you gotta
right now, the stitch, but it's off. Like I said, man, Orex is not a fan.
Away. Yeah, you see the stitch? Oh, well.
See ya. You like those odds? Neither do I. All right, next.
Let's go 1 in 5, 12.
But 2 in 2 sets.
So yeah, this is turning out about exactly as I expected. They're just feeling each other out and poking each other super hard, because like that's the main claim to fame in this game.
Yeah, neither one of them really wants to set themselves out there too much. No one wants to make a big commit, even if they are high percentage. Because one back throw from Awestin can almost do the trick on that floaty princess. And one forward there from Orex can also almost do the trick to Awestin.
Oh, but that
should be it, yeah.
Yeah,
super dead.
That was a heady commit, and it was definitely ill-advised, because it does give you landing lag. Ooh, nice little contesting nair after rising off the ledge.
It's clean.
Oh, nice. Just was able to land on the platform, get himself
Taste the rainbow
down a little bit.
Orex yells, taste the rainbow. The Skittles slogan. Sponsor this man, Skittles.
Oh!
Orex tried to beat into the ground, did so, but wasn't able to punish him for it.
Oh,
the
he
up
was
tilt,
looking for the grab.
the high heel, the Louis Vuittons.
Yeah.
The red bottom heels, the Louis. Oh, disgusting.
Hit him with the female twin Tims.
hit him with the Tims. Gotta do it to him dirty. I like it. Lightning strikes twice against Orex here. 135, and that's definitely going to do that. Aerial up smash coming out from Awestin. That up air is nice and meaty, boys.
Oh, so good. I hate that. I have my fair time playing against Jutsu, trying to figure out, like, how can I best contest this move? And then I figured it out.
There's just no hope.
And then I wanted to gut myself.
The best way to beat Ness is to just not play the game.
Oh no! Oh no!
Then you can't lose. You only win.
Easily the best way to beat Ness. Just don't approach.
That's true.
Ness has nothing.
That's really
no
just it.
approach options.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Oh, slap him.
Alright, that may be a slight exaggeration, but
I've never heard that sound effect so loud. That was so weird. He like missed the first jab.
But it's like, Ness doesn't really have a good time approaching.
No, he doesn't.
I remember all the times that I played Awestin, I will just like, I'll get the percent lead, and then I'll just like kick back and be like, well, this is a thing. Come get me. Come get me, little boy.
And then Awestin finds a way because he's the stupidest, nuttiest Ness in the world.
True.
I love him to death, though.
I have absolutely...
Oh!
I have deathed him sometimes, just like Orex does there with catching him with the...
That tipper ribbon, baby!
The ribbon tipper.
Oh, disgusting. Not quite the LV, not quite the Louis Vuittons, but we got him
good. With the jazz hands.
Do it to him dirty, my boys. But,
he's blessing him.
Ooh, that fire almost hit Orex. Could have dragged him down a little bit, but he saw his jump and his up B, so it was fine. Dash attack though from Awestin. Or from Orex,
as you see here, like, Austin's being forced to approach. Peach can just play bait and punish, and it's a very good time for Peach. Hence why he has a 52% lead right now.
That's true. Back row. Ooh. Ooh! Side being into that one. That was weird.
He's just like gotta find a way to avoid getting grabbed or up smashed.
Orex is playing really well right now, actually. He's at 140. He's living for a really long time against a character like Ness. It's difficult because he has that the up air, and that thing is disgustingly powerful.
I said, Ness has to approach. He has a very hard time.
Orex is really good at keeping Awestin away and keeping him on that approach basis. And even once Awestin gets this kill, he starts to approach, and he's going to get it with Nair. Because Orex tries to side B on the stage.
I would be completely fine with Orex just milking this next almost 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he does not have to approach at all.
Nope, he doesn't. He can just chill, play ledge game.
Chill, play ledge game. Just like get the occasional scrapper hit off and knock him off stage.
Yep, like that.
And then he just gets the full rope on the tug of war of stage control.
If he can get another fair right close to the stage, it's gonna do the trick after the This next fair should take it from Awestin if he's able to get another one. Especially if it's a real close to the ledge. But we'll see what he can do. Awestin looking to not let that happen. The back throw, now he's gonna be recovering from the right side of the stage. Oh, Mr. Saturn comes out. Orex's drops this whole tour have been so good. Two stitches.
Nice little bit of evasion right there from Awestin, but unfortunately it was all for naught as he gets back here. Yeah. And that's going to be game 2. Please, Awestin, win the next 2. I want to go home.
What? 1-1 as we head into character select once again. Ness and Peach probably going to be it. Oh! Orex going to go Rosa. It's been a long time since I've seen Orex's Rosa. I don't even know if... Actually, I think he's been like keeping it in his back pocket. I don't think he's used it very much if ever.
He's been using it recently.
Really? Okay.
He has gotten a few things, and this is absolutely a good matchup.
Oh, this is a super good matchup for Rosa, and this stage is really good as well. These Wispy shenanigans will only help you. And yet, there you go. We see that gravitational pull actually going to be a big factor in this matchup, of course. And yeah, wow, Luma's dead though. So many aerials coming out from Awestin. It was like 4 or 5 in a row on that poor Luma. Yep, it's going to suck that one up. That's the name of the game right there. Back throw or forward throw Awestin off the stage. Take away his jump eventually, and then you got yourself a free kill. As long as you can gravitational pull that lightning at least.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he tried to go for there.
Orex.
Oh boy.
That's a yikes. That's definitely not what you want to see in grand finals, honestly.
So yeah, here we go. We've got...
it's pretty rough.
And you know what the funny thing is like now this is just the inverse of last game, where like now Rosa feels some contention to approach, but as soon as his stock's gone, he can just kick back and chill again. Oh wow, he's just barely able to avoid that, avoid getting gravitational pulled there. Oh, and
jab, jab, jab.
Gentlemen, not quite.
PGW, this is the best Dreamland song.
Oh, but nice. Gets that sweet spot back here and is able to propel Luma off stage. He has to try and push his advantage as hard as he can here while Luma is away.
This is a great matchup for Rosa, but I'm honestly not sure why Orex would swap off of a character he just won with on a stage that's very, very similar to Dreamland. So close that people consider it to be bannable alongside Battlefield. Oh my god, Awestin really wanted that and he was just about to get it, but Orex is just like, need to remind you, I'm playing the different Mario princess in this game. Princess Rosalina herself. Goddess of the galaxy. Oh!
Nice little scoop right there.
Those thunders though, eventually that down B is going to take you too low. Orex finds his way back to the ledge, but he's at 111 on his second stock. Awestin still has not been killed. So we know Orex can survive for a long time, but can't find a killing blow, it seems. Oh, I wonder why he didn't just dip down low with the gravitational pull. That would have done it, for sure.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there. And you really need to push the disadvantage of Ness as far as you can in this, because it's not like he can just... It's not like he can just recover again after getting his up and sucked away.
Feels bad. Yeah, your up B's gone, you just lose.
Yeah, I mean,
That
you're
stock
dead.
is just gone. Yeah.
It's not like
Unless you're like above the stage and you can float to the thing, but assuming you're like even or below the stage, you're just dead. It's rough.
all right, and we're gonna see a switch back to Peach
Yep,
here.
that makes sense.
It makes sense considering he kind of got sauced in that second game. Well, in that game, he played Rosa.
He's coming
Get
from
a dot eyes here. I'm just terrified now.
Woo! So what does dot eyes do again?
Dot eyes is basically like the second strongest turnip after Stitch Face.
Okay. I just couldn't remember which one that was. But the dot eyes is crazy too.
Ooh, nice little bit of inversion there.
Yeah, Orex really likes Wily Castle for his counter pick. He doesn't really gain anything as according to like FD and stuff, where like a lot of people can gain wall jumps. I think he just likes the look of the stage, so he picks it. Even if it gives his opponent the advantage of wall jumps.
I think that it's he now he has nowhere to go. Like now if Austin's at disadvantage, he has nowhere to go. He has to either get to the ledge or he has to get on stage.
I meant like as opposed to the other Omega stages. Like I don't know why he would go to Wily over the other ones, but besides just the look and feel of it, which he said. But
probably.
You know, this is a great counter pick for Orex because. Yeah.
I mean, everybody basically picks Omega Wily at this point because it doesn't give you like the flash and bang of FD. It's just like it's FD minor.
Woo! Pretty much. Oh, with that catch, the forward throw. Austin down a stock. He really needs to find his footing and get this kill ASAP.
He needs to find a way to kill him. Oh, and he could have got it right there.
That grab.
I am at the very least, I'm glad that we're able to listen to the sultry sounds of Mega Man.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. That's a lot of factors as to why people like this stage as much as they do.
Mega Man 2 is such a good soundtrack.
This stage has a lot of good songs though, so it's just like a really good stage. I'm super glad we are allowed to play on it competitively. Yeah,
and speaking of competitively, Austin able to make this competitive again after taking that first stock of Orex.
Yeah, only at 58%, so he's able to find his footing quick enough to not really make this horrendous comeback to make. Instead, it's
I want him to because I want to go home and eat.
78% here on Austin.
Let's go, Austin.
Back throw from Orex though, set him off stage. Bear not gonna hit. Would have definitely done a lot of damage if not killed Austin.
Oh, nice little micro spacing right there. Oh my goodness! Mega Man, Wily Stage 1 is like basically the most iconic piece of music from Mega Man.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
So good!
I haven't even played Mega Man that much before, but like before I even heard this game, or like saw from this game that it was a Mega Man song, I knew the song.
Oh, and this is going to be a tough situation for him now. He's going to have to recover.
Yep, able to find his way back, but Orex frees that air dodge with that forward air. Going to take it to Game 5 of set number 1. Will we see a reset from Orex? He's a chance to win a Shockwave, which he hasn't done in a hot minute, if I recall.
He actually has not done it at all.
I thought he's won one before.
He won the Arcadian a while back.
No, I know he won the Arcadian. I thought he won one of the smaller Shockwaves, though. I could be mistaken by the release, though.
Where's Kimono stats when you need them?
Honestly, though.
You know what, though? Game 5, we're going to Lilac Cruise. This kind of makes sense because, like, at this point, he's won on, like, what is it? Smashville and Smashville and Town and City or Battlefield. I can't remember. But this is really, like, the only thing he has left where he can have consistent platforms.
Yeah. Because, like, Triplats, they could both say they don't want to go back because they both won on it. But,
wow, that's ballsy.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't have killed him. It wouldn't have even killed him, but at the same time, like, just the concept is terrifying.
And Austin's so good at getting it off, too. It's disgusting. Oh, wow, that weight on the air dodge, perfect. Orex is in his head. He's looking to get this reset. Austin trying to find a way to stop it. But 53% says always Austin launches himself to the moon, able to drift back to the stage on that ledge. Finds some safety. 6%, now 15. onto Awestin. He needs to find this kill ASAP. Orex with a magic percent. We could see a lot build up from it. Holding on to that shield, avoiding that nair.
It's just like these little drive-by encounters from Awestin.
Yes. Yeah.
Honestly, I think what he could probably do a bit better is like maybe just do more up air instead of like forward air and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's first, it's a wider thing, and it's also it gives you better coverage.
It like does more damage. It doesn't lead into itself as well, but it's definitely a stronger move. But you don't want to steal it out as well. But at this point, up air is probably gonna kill even from the bottom, or even from the stage. So, or at least get very close.
Oh, but it doesn't quite get it.
No, not quite. Ooh, up air from Awestin, not gonna work again. Not
Oh,
gonna
but
work with
that's
that
gonna be
grab.
it.
We'll do it.
Here we go. Last stock.
One stock apiece. If Orex can kill Awestin here and win this game, we'll go into set number 2. But if Awestin wins it, it's over, and Orex will be going home with the silver medal while Awestin takes the gold.
This is super crunch time. I love that nair.
That
It's
was a
so
good
good
nair.
at breaking out of combos.
That was disgusting.
Like the big thing here is he needs to not commit. Like Orex does not really need to commit. He needs to figure out the blind spots that Ness, both Ness and Awestin present themselves with in these situations. He's got himself in a pretty good position right now. Awestin has to recover. Oh my god.
I feel like recovering as Ness on Lila would be like one of the most difficult things in the world. If it tilts on you, you have only so much time before you can change your pattern. Even then, your opponent has an opportunity to dip down and hit your thunder away from you, and then you're just dead. I feel like Ness on Lila just must be so difficult.
Yeah, and now, like speaking of difficult, it's gonna be. Oh my god!
Dash attack, not going to quite take it. That is a kill move eventually, but not quite yet. Maybe now if he was able to get the dash attack with a high hitbox.
Oh, but he's able to get it.
Yep.
Oh my
Back
goodness!
air, not going to quite do it. 136 onto Awestin. This back throw, not quite going to send it out. Awestin. Orex playing safe.
my
I like
goodness.
that. He
Nice
didn't even.
scope right there.
Orex waited on
Get away
top
from
of
the
the
ledge,
stage.
Awestin. He's gonna back throw you.
Oh, the forward air across stage is going to take it into set number 2. Where are we going to start, boys?
Damn it!
11-11, make a wish, Chase.
3-0 on Awestin, please. Alright, let's go. Reset time. Awestin is now in losers.
Yep.
Orex has a head of steam. He has successfully reset the bracket. He now has the mental advantage.
He's feeling good.
But how will Awestin reply?
Only time will tell.
Well, I'll tell you how he needs to reply. He needs to get on a platform and get down to the ground quick.
Yeah. Ooh, that fire. Can do some damage. Not going to lead into much, though, for Awestin. Even game here on Battlefield just about, but...
Woo!
Oh. Orex keeping high on that second-tier platform.
Yeah, here we go. He's in big disadvantage again, and now Austin's going to be looking for it.
Able to find his way back on, but just
that
to get that
forward
forward air. Orex taking a swift lead here.
Just armor straight through, just invincible straight through the down air, and is able to just death him with back air. Well, not quite death him, but hit him with it. Now, this is looking pretty tough though, but reads the detect forward and is able to get that up air.
Reading that roll was so key for Awestin. He had barely taken any percent, if any. Now he's only at 16.
He's taking no percent.
Yeah. Also running with back to lead.
Honestly, what I think would maybe best for Awestin instead of like going for combo throws, because since Peach is so freaking floaty, it can be difficult sometimes. Honestly, I'd love to see him like start mixing up his throws and like stage control. Like force him to get on the ledge, force him to have to think about what his next option is, and then go from there.
Okay, Awestin find a way in with that big meaty head. Down throw. Forward air. Okay, nice. He's in a bad spot. Orex, though, didn't want to commit. Interesting.
Completely understandable.
Yeah.
It could have turned into a terrible situation.
Yeah, for sure.
You need to jump out, Awestin.
That turnip tried to beat Awestin, but Austin's Thunder was able to get just behind him just in time to cancel out that turnip.
Like, anytime you get down throw by, as I said in the previous set, like Darkness versus Orex,
yeah.
anytime that you get down thrown by Peach, jump.
Yeah, do not air dodge.
Jump away. Don't air dodge. You're going to get deathed, like you did right there.
Awestin taking their, Orex rather, taking game number 1 on that W.
Yeah, game 1. This is huge, because now he's guaranteed game 3 counter pick if he loses.
Yes. Dreamland gonna be the stage that Awestin won on last set. A little bit different than Battlefield. Awestin was able to take the win. He's gonna go on to this one instead of Battlefield.
Yeah, I think this may be a bit better because the platforms are a little bit higher here. So you maybe want to use that to be able to maybe mix up Orex a little bit and keep him from being able to abuse his disadvantage state this badly.
Yeah, that's just what I was about to say. The platforms are slightly different, and that could mean a lot. I mean, it did last time these two played on here. Austin walked away with the win after losing on Battlefield, so it could mean quite a bit for these two players. But down throw, like the lean top forward throw, or the forward air rather. But Austin's still going to get a hell of a lot more from those up airs. Austin's in a good spot right now. Tying up the game and now taking it into his advantage. Works down airs his way. Twinkle toes his way through those lightnings going out, those thunders.
Yeah, here's another bad situation. We've seen it. We've seen him in it all night. It's just how can he get out of disadvantage?
Orex finds a way out of it. That fair. Gonna send Austin way across the stage.
Ooh, looking for the dash attack.
Back throw, not gonna quite do it.
Kinda
Too far into the
that.
middle. Yeah. Well, that was probably the best throw because just stage advantage.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that now it's failed. So
That's true.
He has to get it like, oh,
True.
but a nice little
Wow, that was kind of neat.
That was incredibly ballsy from.
Yep. I don't even see him go for like drop down forward air a lot of the times. That was like the least awesome thing I've ever seen.
But yeah, here.
I don't know if I've ever seen him go for that.
Thing.
It's so common. It's not from
Oh,
him.
but he's getting back.
There we go. That should be it.
That is
yeah.
for sure death.
That's a dead one.
But yeah, here now he's at a bit of a disadvantage. Now Orex is at a bit of a disadvantage because he has the stock disadvantage now. Like, the big thing is he has to find a way to try and get as much percent on as he can in this instance. He has 26, but I want to see another 20. I want to see another 30. Unfortunately, that's not going to come to fruition as he's just a peak shy of 40.
It will be 1% shy of 50 before he finally gets hit for the first time on his second stock. So, but Orex takes that and basically evens it up. Only 7% separate the two now. Side Bs from Awestin, not gonna be able to catch him out. 59%. Wow, that rainbow getting away from that thunder.
Yeah, here is the big one.
Oh, Toad coming out. Interesting. Actually makes Orex drop down low. Wow! That yo-yo could have been big. Down throw. Awestin with the air dodge. Orex though not ready to deal with that one.
Nice little contesting there, like just doing his best to counteract just the dash back from Orex, and now here we are again.
This is the thing that Orex needs to capitalize a little bit more on. Austin, every single time Orex does down throw, Austin will air dodge like 90% of the time. In fact, he does air dodge almost every time he's in the air at some point. He either air dodges or nairs.
And that's the Ness special though. So
yeah, his air dodge is so good.
Oh my god!
Austin taking game two with that yo-yo, walking the dog behind him, taking him out back. Austin taking that one out back.
Yeah,
shooting him in the head.
Oh god!
Yeah, you just gotta take the.
That's unbelievably dark.
You just gotta take him out to the pasture sometimes, you know. Take the cow out there. Napoleon Dynamite him. Right in front of the school bus full of children. We'd be the children in this case. Austin did it to him dirty. Now we're going to the game 3 on the Smashville.
All right, here we go. So, yeah, now this, like, the big thing is now it's game 3. This, for the long-term set, this is going to be absolutely crucial. Like, who wins this could potentially end up winning because they get counterpick on game 5. If it comes to that. But right now, Awestin making a pretty solid claim for himself. Trying.
Big percent lead, but percent leads, you know, they mean a lot, but at the same time, those can be switched like the flick of a switch. Orex trying to find a way down does, and will get a punish for it.
And all of a sudden, he's evened it up, and now he's got him at disadvantage, and he takes his stock right there.
Wow.
Good Lord.
That looked like it was a foxtrot, almost like a foxtrot into the jump forward air. Wow. Forward to forward air confirmed to be a kill. Yikes.
All right, so one thing I've actually been noticing.
There we go. Back throw.
One thing I've been noticing is like whenever Orex is above the ledge, Awestin will side B, and then he'll get punished for it. And he's done that a number of times. I wonder if he's conditioning him. That could be something that Awestin is capable of doing.
I don't know if he's conditioning him, he needs to start punishing it because it's game 3 of set 2.
Well,
there's not a whole lot of time left to
Orex
condition.
is punishing him for it.
Well, yeah. No, I'm saying if Austin's conditioning with the, if Austin's trying to condition him for the side B to punish him, he needs to start doing the punishing eventually. Because it's a little bit late in the set to still be trying to condition for later in the set.
Yeah, multi-set conditioning though.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll work out for Awestin, but Orex looking like it's not doing a whole lot for him anyways.
Nice! I love that! Get back to solid ground.
Yep. Oh, that turnip pull not gonna lead to a whole lot. Awestin trying to find his way back, but yeah, the air dodge
not
gonna lead to
quite
the
gonna find his way through.
Z grabbing
nice,
but there we go.
Gets nared instead.
Yep. That nair from Orex. He takes game number 2. It was a game 5 reset.
I agree with him fighting. I agree with him contesting it. But I'm not sure if he tried to throw out shield, if he tried to jab, if he tried to throw out grab. I'm going to find out real quick. Looks like he just landed and got nared.
Yeah. But back on the Smash Bill. 2-1. Orex's favor. He's looking to take this one clean. We'll see if Awestin can fight his way back. Once again, we start with a big Awestin lead last game. In the same position, basically. Orex was offstage fighting his way back on. And it was about basically the same exact percent where Orex finally rolled back on. So we'll see what he can do this game after being down in the deficit once again. Awestin, a little bit more in control so far this time around.
But the big thing is can he keep a hold of that control? Because that's going to be the story of the set. Yeah. That's what this set's going to. That's what they're going to look back at this set, and that's what they're going to see. Like this is just huge. This is a huge momentum game. Like who holds the control? Who holds the key to the set?
Right now, Orex just took all the momentum that Awestin had and turned it right back onto him. Wow! Oh, wow! Oh my god, Orex!
But the kite block.
Jeez.
And now
he was in such a bad spot for like 8 seconds, and it ended up being his best spot he could have been in. Orex. I don't know if that was luck or if he's just a nutty player, but paying off for him nonetheless, and now he's in a big lead against Awestin.
This is huge right here.
Yep.
He has to get back.
Yeah, Orex needs to do a lot of percent before he gets killed, but gonna die right here, and 35%'s not bad. Could have gotten more, but Orex will take what he can get. He's in a lead nonetheless. And Ness, like you were saying earlier, Chase, not great at approaching.
No, like look at it right now. He's playing so solid.
Yeah.
He's keeping his blind spots covered as best as he can, while still being able to deal chip damage to Awestin. But this is huge.
Oh, no SDI there from Orex. Okay, Awestin finds his way back on. Orex finds his way onto the ledge and get up attack will do the trick.
Oh, but commits
double
just
up air,
barely with that. That's like, oh my god, I'm so scared!
Back throw sets Awestin off to the side and...
Oh, wow, he was able to get him before the forward air!
Orex tried to read that tech roll in, but just barely missed space on that grab.
Oh my god!
Awestin's in such a bad spot, but Orex can't find his way.
Nice tech! Oh my god!
The air
What's going on?
No jump from Orex, and Awestin eventually takes that game. What the hell was that?
Holy
That was the
shit!
most spaghetti edge guard I have ever seen in my entire life. None of that was good. That was all horrible, and you can't get into the other ones.
You die! No, you die!
That was
no,
so
you
dumb.
die! No,
That was
you
the
die.
dumbest edge guard situation I've seen in my entire life, and I've been alive for 20 years, been in this scene for like 3.5.
Oh my god.
This is so stupid.
This is it. This is the...
This is game 5. On to Wyden the Castle.
Officially gone the distance.
We have game 10 grants.
It is now down to whoever can open the other up first, and it's looking like Orex is starting off strong.
Yeah, 46% lead so far into game number not number 3, excuse me, number 5. Whew. But
Good thing he was able to weave himself out of there. Oh, tried to go for a bit of a stutter step right there, but unfortunately Orex had it all locked down and was able to get the ground. Oh my goodness, this is huge. Like, this first stock is so big in this situation because now you're really playing for the bacon.
here we go, the back throw. Oh, Awestin tried to go for that back air, but not gonna quite do the trick. Oh, bats it away, but will get punished for it. That bat's not super fast. Oh, the stitch! Not gonna quite do the trick. Orex looking for the stock under right there.
Oh, but that's
that'll
gonna be
do
it.
61% onto Orex.
He has such a big lead.
Yeah.
Like now Austin's in crunch time.
Yeah, Awestin has to clutch this out, and Austin's definitely a player who's known to do some clutch-like things, but
the
can he
big thing
clutch
is
against
that
Orex?
Orex has been such a mountain this set.
Yeah, Orex has been playing so well tonight. It's actually crazy. He lost to like Darkness the Abyss, got mad, and then came back full on fire, and
Like,
it's just ready
the big
to go.
thing, and you've been able to see it in the set, is that he has been completely unwavered by Ness, by Awestin, and that's proving to be so big.
Oh no!
But unfortunately, it's all for naught. Only
Orex
20%.
shaking his head in shame, has to pull himself together, cannot let that affect his mental too much. But he has to charge back in if he wants this win.
No, he doesn't really have to. Ness still has to approach.
Yeah, no. Does have to keep his mental game in a good spot if he wants to take out Awestin, though.
Yeah, Austin is like the person...
You know Austin's now counting his blessings.
Yeah. Oh, and he was looking for that forward throw on that turnip. Oh my goodness! Goes for the pitch.
Okay, that forward not
This
gonna
is a
quite do
bad
it. That's gonna do
situation,
it.
and that's it.
Orex takes his one of his first shockwaves, if not his first. Congratulations to Orex.
Congratulations to Orex.
That's grand finals, ladies and gents. Like I said.